So twisting side to side. Right, I don't have shoes on. You can have shoes on if you want. You don't have to. It's really up to you, honestly. Right? If you're not using shoes, it just makes it a lot harder to balance, I think. So if I fall over today, you can't be like, ha, what kind of balance does she have? The best balance. So we're gonna go about one more to each side. And then you're gonna do your arm circling motion. So just going forward circles, just nice and easy, right? You don't have to do large circles. I like going smaller. Then we're gonna reverse, right? Oh yeah, see my shoulders are already burning. Oh my gosh, what's that about? You can't burn during warm up. Then you're gonna do openers, so bringing your arms together, you'll come apart and squeeze, right? So squeezing those shoulder blades, opening up the chest, right? Oh yeah, getting ready for all the torture today. Torturing Wednesday. That doesn't sound as good as Torture Tuesday, but we'll make do. So we're gonna do about 3 more here. And then we're gonna get our legs moving. So you're just gonna go, a high knee motion doesn't have to be fast. If you wanna go fast, go for it. I won't stop you, but I'm not gonna go fast, so if you go quicker than me, that's on you, right? Yeah. So we will finish with some stuff on the mat today. Maybe, we'll see. Depends how quickly we can just ramp through the workout. So we're gonna go about 1 more to each leg, right? And then you're gonna do your butt kicker. So you're just kicking back. If you wanna add in those arms, you can. It's up to you. Whatever feels good, right? If it seems too complicated to add your arms, then don't, right? Sometimes I'm like, add your arms, and people are like, what? What are arms? We've never done that before, Mary. So we're gonna go about 10 more seconds here. And then we're gonna get our hips moving a little bit more. You're gonna go 1 more to each side, right? And then we're gonna get nice and tall. Your right leg's just gonna come wide and back, right? So as you go wide and back, right, don't look like a tipping over tree. You wanna stay up nice and tall. When I just tipped over, my whole leg popped. So that's where my body's at today. Warm up's burning. My joints are popping. Oh my gosh, I'm getting old, maybe. Nah, I'm just poppy. My joints pop all the time. I heard that's a sign of intelligence. The more your joints pop, the smarter you are. So there you have that. If you're popping too, you're smart. You got 2 more. Then we're gonna switch legs. Okay, so right leg's down, left leg is wide, right? And your left leg might be burning a little because it was just stabilizing you. Isn't that cool? Right? Human body, it's a cool thing. As long as it does what it's supposed to. Okay, we got about 5 more here. We'll see if I can count to 5. Chances are probably not. We got 2 more, I think. Right? Then you're gonna relax. And we're gonna do a hip hinge. So hip hinge is basically like a deadlift motion. You wanna have your feet hip width apart. Hands are gonna be behind your head. As you bend over, you're gonna press your hips back. Slight bend in those knees and you're coming right back up, right? So it doesn't have to be a huge motion. When you do this, you should feel it right through the backs of your legs, right there, right? So you shouldn't feel it in your knees or quads. It should be all your behind side, right? So it's almost like you're acting like you're gonna moon somebody behind you, right? I have a window directly behind me. So people walking down the street, they're gonna be like, is she mooning us? Maybe. Okay, so we're gonna do about 3 more here, right? There's 1 for me. Here is 2. Here is 3. So staying set up here, you're gonna bend your knees. You're just gonna tap your right foot back and in. So left knee is nice and bent, and you're just tapping that right toe back as far as you can and coming right back, okay? So it doesn't have to be fast. If you feel really wobbly, you can hang on to something, right? But otherwise, you're just gonna stick with it. Okay, so just nice and control. So we're gonna do 2 more here, and on this last one, you're gonna stay out. Now you're gonna raise and lower that right leg, right? So you have to lean into your left leg to help you balance, okay? We're gonna go 5 more, then we switch sides. There's 2, 3, 4, and 5. So now we're switching legs. Right knee is bent, left leg taps and comes back. Taps and comes back, right? You guys can see if I break a band today. I think every time we've used bands, I've broken one, so there's that. I'm gonna have to make up my own bands then. Call them Mary bands. That'll be my second business, obviously. So we got 3 more. There's 1, there's 2. On number 3, we stay back and we're lifting up and down. So when you lift up now, try to point that left toe, right? My leg's nice and straight. I'm leaning into my right leg because it's what's gonna stabilize me. We got 5 to go. There's 1, here's 2, here's 3, here's 4, here's 5. You're gonna relax, then we're gonna get started. So we're gonna start with our band. So if you have a band, you're gonna put it around your ankles. If you don't have a band, just kind of pretend you do, and you'll still do the same leg motion. So what you're gonna do here, we're gonna do a 3-way kick, but you're only gonna do 1 leg at a time. So we're gonna go right leg, you're gonna tap wide, come back, diagonal, back, and then straight back. Right, so you've got 1, 2, 3, and we're just doing our right leg. Do not alternate. Ready? And go. So you're gonna go wide, back, diagonal, back, and then back. So each time you're coming back in, make sure there's no slack in your band, right? You have to resist the band. Okay, so if your band is falling down or it's sagging down, you're not having enough resistance, right? You really have to control what that leg is doing. And you want to just tap your tiptoe, right? You don't want to put your full foot down, right? You'll go too slow if you do that. I don't want that, right? And you just got that 3-way step, right? This is going to get you bumping. I'm burning already. So we're going to go 1 more of each. There's 1, here's 2, here's 3. So now we're going to do the left side, same thing, right? And so you're going to go wide, diagonal, and back. Wide, diagonal, and back. Okay? So cycling through, watch that resistance on that band. If your right glute is burning, good job. You're doing it right. Both legs should burn. Okay? We got 10 seconds. Then we're going to grab our dumbbells. Okay, nice and controlled. Keep on moving. We're going to go 1 more set, right? So here's going to be 1, wide, diagonal, and back. Okay, keep that band on, right? You're going to grab your dumbbells. So we're going to do bicep curls. It's called 21s. So we're going to break up our bicep curl. So you're just going to do the bottom half of your curl to start with. We're ready? We're going to do 7 like that. Okay, so here's 1, here's 2, 3, here's 4, here's 5, here's 6, here's 7. So now you're at your half, you're going shoulder to halfway, right? You're not all the way down. There's 2, here's 3, here's 4, here's 5, here's 6, here's 7. So now we're all the way down, all the way up. Here's 1, here's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So now you're going to sit those weights down. We're going to go back to our legs. You're just going to go side tap. So knees are bent, tap your toe, try to go quick. Go for it. So you're just tapping, 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 right? So if you feel like you can go at a quicker pace, go for it, as long as you can control it, right? Keep those knees bent, press those hips back. It should be burning, right? You didn't come to work out, so it would be easy. Okay? Taking your time, not really. Stretching out your band, you know, words. You know what I meant, no big deal. Okay, we're almost there. You're gonna go 1 more to each leg, and you're gonna relax. We're gonna grab our weights, and we're gonna repeat our 21s before we do our next exercise. So starting with our bottom half, ready? So you're calling up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got top half. Here's 1, coming half, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got full range. Here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So now we're going to do our triceps here in your hip hinge. Elbows are by your side. You're going to kick back, turn your palms so they face the wall behind you, bend back in. Kick back, twist, and in. Kick back, twist, and in, right? So you don't have to bring your weights all the way up to your shoulders. We want to focus on those triceps. You're turning and twisting those weights. and squeezing. We have 3 more like that. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. So now you're going to do the same thing. You're just going to twist and your palms will face you. So you'll kick back and turn. Kick back and turn. Right, here's 5. We got 5 more. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You're going to set those weights down. We got our band. Now we're going to do a reverse tap. So you're tapping back and back. Same thing, trying to keep that heart rate up. Ready? And go. So tap, tap. Knees are bent. You're just tapping your toe, right? Keeping that resistance. Trying to move quickly through those legs. Okay, we got 15 seconds. Oh, yeah. Right, you can make cool sound effects. Right, the cooler the sound effects, the cooler the person. So, you know, we're almost there. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax, grab those dumbbells. Whoop, that was just my weight, no big deal. So we're gonna do 21s, okay? So we're starting back with the bicep. We got our bottom half. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we got top half. Here's 1, coming half, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we got full range. Here is 1. We're getting tired. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now we got our triceps. So hip hinge, elbows right side. You're going to kick back, turn those palms. Kick back and turn, right? Keep your hips pressed back. Push past those hips. Right? We got 5 more. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to switch our hands. Kick back, turn your palms towards you. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. Here's 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now our next arm exercise is shoulder press, but it's only going to be like 20, no big deal. Okay, so we're coming up and just to 90 degrees to your ears. Okay, we're not really doing 20. If we were doing 20, I can't count that high, so just remember that. Okay, so hold that posture, nice long neck, right? You're breathing, you're feeling good. You're thinking like, heck yeah, I could do Pilates all day long, right? Then you'd be as cool as me. Okay, got 5 more. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You're gonna relax, set those weights down, and we're gonna do a monster walk, okay? So knees are bent, hips are back, you're stepping as wide as you can. One direction, so like 2 or 3 steps, and then the other, right? Go for it. My band is getting sweaty, my legs are sweaty, so it's about to slide off of me, right? Sweaty bands. Good thing no one else is gonna be using them, because they're gonna be gross after this. So if you're not sweating, you better amp it up, because I'm sweating, right? That's the rules. If Mary sweats, you sweat. That's just how it is. Okay, nice and controlled. Keep our moving, keep those knees bent, press your hips back to take tension off of those knees. You're almost there. We're gonna go 1 more. We got 3. Here's 3, 2, 1. Grab those weights. And you know it. We're doing our 21s. Oh my gosh. So bottom half, ready? Here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Top half. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Full. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We got our triceps. Knees are bent, hips are back. You're going to kick back, turn those palms away. Okay? So make sure your head's not hanging down. You're turning, twisting, squeezing those triceps. You have 5 more. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we turn our palms the other way. Kick back, turn, and twist towards you. Isn't that fun? What can make triceps more fun? More triceps. Okay, we got 5 more. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, good. Set those down. Oh, yeah. So now what you're going to do, it's going to be your 3-way kick, but you're going to alternate, right? So we're going to go wide, diagonal, back, then the other side. Wide, diagonal, back. So you alternate. Ready? Go. Wide, diagonal, back. Other side. Wide, diagonal, back, right? So once you get in a rhythm, keep on moving with it, right? I haven't busted my band yet, so that's good. I did drop my dumbbell though, and it was loud enough downstairs that somebody came and checked on me. Make sure I wasn't working out too hard and passing out. You know, I would never. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, so keep on moving through. Keep that energy in those legs. We got 30 seconds to go. Oh yeah. Boom. 1, 2, 3. That's it. 1, 2, 3. And this is a cool thing you can do. Right? You could do this while like water boils, while you're baking cookies. Right? Doesn't everybody work out while they bake? Of course you do. I know you do. All right? So 1 more to each leg. And then we're going to relax. And we're going to go down to the mat. Okay? So you will want your band and you will want your weights. Okay? So you are going to have your band up above your knees. Right? Again, if you don't have a band, just pretend. Okay? And then you're going to have both of your dumbbells. Okay? So we're going to be on our back. We're going to start with some bridges. So you want to have your feet apart. Okay? And you're going to be weights by your side. You're going to press up and up, right? So your weights press up, your hips press up. Just holding tension in that band to start with. Okay? Go for it. So you're up and up. Okay? So your feet should be hip width apart, right? And if you do that, your legs will hold resistance in that band to start with. Okay? So squeezing those glutes, pressing up and back. We're going to add to this and just a bit. Oh yeah. We're burning now. Burning them. Okay, nice and controlled. If 2 weights feels like too much, you can go to 1. On this next motion, you're going to stay up. Okay, and as you let your legs go wide into the band, you're going to do a tricep motion. Okay, so wide and tricep, right? Wide and tricep. Wide and tricep. Okay, squeezing the glutes. Stay nice and strong. Remember, 1 dumbbell would be suitable too. I promise it would. Okay, keep on breathing. Oh yeah, that breathing thing, that's important, isn't it? Okay, we got 2 more. Here's 1. Here's 2. You're gonna relax. All right. So now you're gonna bring the band down to your ankles. We're just working our way down with the band now. Okay, so no weights included for these next moves. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna have both legs up straight. Okay, so you're gonna have your hands behind your head and make sure you're pointing your toes so your legs are nice and straight. You're gonna crunch. As you crunch, your legs go wide. You come back, they come back. So crunching wide and back, right? Crunching wide and back. Every time you crunch, that lower back hits the floor, right? You're bracing that core. And you want to make sure that your ankle, your knee, and your hip are all moving in a straight line, right? You don't want to have flappy ankles. If you have flappy ankles, that's not good. Nobody wants that. Okay, nice and controlled. On this next motion, you're going to hold your crunch, and we're going to do a slow pulse. So you're going to go wide, half, wide, half, wide, half, right? That's my pace, wide, half. So it's controlled. It's not fast. You shouldn't be bouncing on this. Right? It should be burning. You should hate this, actually. Like, if you like this, something might be wrong with you, right? I don't like it. But but I kind of do. Shh, don't tell anyone. Okay, nice and controlled. Keep on breathing. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Now the band is going to go on the arches of our feet. So we're going to get even more fun. So you're going to have your legs in tabletop. If you can, you're going to hold a crunch the whole time. You're just going to kick your left leg out straight. It comes back. Right? If the band starts to feel like too much, go without. You could always put your right foot down. Okay? But remember, we got to hold that resistance in the band. So when your left leg comes back, it better not be saggy. Right? This is where you're going to see if I can break my band today. My legs are just getting too strong. All that Pilates, all those muscles. Okay, you're doing a great job. Right? We're going to add to this if we want, we're gonna. Right? So if you needed to have your right foot down on the ground, you can. Just take that band off. Focus on your left leg. Okay, on this next motion, you're going to keep that left leg out. You're going to crunch over left elbow, right knee. Right, we're crunching over and back. So if you were modifying, you have your band off. Your left foot would be on the floor and you're just having your right leg in that tabletop. Okay, but if you can hold that resistance, go for it. Why not? Right? Okay, you're almost there. Keep on breathing. We got 5 more. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3, 4, and 5. Now we got that left leg in, right leg's gonna be pressing out. So it's out and in, go for it. Out and in, right? You can hold a crunch. You can have your head down, right? Watch that band. Make sure it's not getting saggy when it comes back in, right? My band is looking kind of old. So it makes me look like I can stretch my leg really far. I can't. Well, I can, but my band is real stretchy, right? So don't be thinking like, oh my gosh, you've got like Hulk legs. No, not really. So on this next motion, keep that right leg out. We're crunching over, right elbow, left foot, right? Crunching over and back. Over and back. Remember, you can modify, take the band off and just have your right foot on the floor. Hold that resistance. Woo! Crunching over and it burns like crazy. And nice and controlled. We got 5 more. There's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. Here's 4. Here's 5. You're gonna relax. Oof. Got 1 more move for you. I know, isn't that great, 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 great. So we're gonna have the band up above our knees, right? And you're gonna have your legs in a tabletop position, right? So if your band was really stretchy, you could keep it on your shins, right? And it might be a little bit harder. If you don't have a band, I'll tell you how to make this hard, okay? So you're gonna keep your head down. You're just gonna let your legs come as wide as you can. Make sure you're bracing that core and you're gonna hold right here. So head can be down. You're just holding that resistance, right? So if you didn't have a band, right, you could crunch and just have your legs out and just hold a crunch with your legs out, right? That's the equivalent of it. Okay, so you don't have to have that band to make this hard, right? But you don't get to touch your legs, right? It's focused on the core, focused on those legs being wide. If you don't have a band, you can just do an isometric hold with your legs out, right? So lots of ways to make it hard. And we're gonna hang out like this for a while, just maybe like 10 minutes, I don't know. I'm just kidding, right? This pose looks really goofy, but it's actually hard if you do have a tight enough resistance, right? So we got another 30 seconds here, right? So keep on hanging on to it, point those toes, try to add as much resistance into that band as you can, right? So everyone kind of has different resistance band levels. So if you need to make it more challenging, you could go arches of your feet, you can go ankles, whatever you need to do, right? Try to break those bands. Okay, so keep on holding, bracing your core. I'd like to, you have another 30 seconds. We're going for 1.5 minutes on this. Why? Because I'm nuts, right? She's crazy. I am. So if you're doing that isometric without the band, keep holding that crunch. It'll help you. Okay, we're almost there. You got 15 seconds. My legs are shaking like crazy, right? So if that makes you happy to watch me shake, just look at your screen. I'm shaking. You got 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Whew. There you are. Wednesday. nice and wicked.